So howdy everyone, we're back to more for the third birthday for Parasite Eve in the Black Shadow, and I've got to say, I am actually quite glad that I spent some time doing the bonus video and exploring the other difficulties. I guess I was ready for the first proper chapter of the game. Go ahead and get the game loaded up here. And here we are, stupendous. So, before we actually get started, there's a couple of bits and pieces to very quickly delve into. First off, something that I didn't actually show off in the last little video was the weapons locker. I completely forgot to talk about the weapons system in this game, and there's a little bit to quickly chat about here. Not a whole lot. Been spending a bit of time exploring the various weapons and such here. We do have access to a brand new weapon here, which is the Pt.3. This is the Magnum we ran across earlier. It's pretty damn decent. We're going to go ahead and buy that. We're going to have to keep 3 weapons. And the 4th is whatever we basically overdive into. Now, weapons do also have, as well as buying them, is they have a variety of customization to them as well, much like you would expect for a Parasite Eve game. Now, how much customization you can do depends very much on the weapon itself. So if we go, for example, just our base handgun here, for example, we've got like capacity upgrades here. We've also got accuracy, and then you've got impact, which generally involves around the types of bullets that you're using. Note that you've got to get your levels up to a specific level in order to access certain upgrades, which you get by just doing damage with that type of weapon. So we can go ahead and get some nice cheap upgrades here. Let's go again and get the accuracy upgrade for the pistol. And we'll go ahead and pick up the extra ammo as well. I'm happy to spend some money on this gun, because the 76 SA we will be keeping for the rest of the game. That stays with us permanently. So those are just permanent upgrades. But assault rifles have a ton of customization available to them here. So you can see we can change the accuracy, we can change its capacity, the stock for extra accuracy, and then you've got the power/impact. This is a big change that you've got to make a decision with a lot of your weapons, it seems. You have to decide for a while, do you want them to just do straight damage, or do you want them to be able to stagger enemies effectively? Go through the quick stats here at the top. Your weapon power and bullet power, affecting how much damage you do. From what I can work out, the calculation for how much damage something actually does is more heavily weighted towards weapon power than bullet power, so I'm reliably informed. You've got bullet impact, which is effectively how quickly you can stagger something in order to allow you to overdive into it. It's actually very similar to, and I think I mentioned this before, Final Fantasy 13's system of staggering damage, which is, of course, very apt. Then you got handling, which is like its accuracy, and you got range, which is obviously the range of your bullets. Pretty straightforward here. Now, because we're playing on normal mode, we don't have a ton of money to throw about. A slight disclaimer for this video. After the events of the last video, I actually went and gave hard mode a spin on the chapter upcoming, and it went okay until something particular happened, and at that point I decided that hard mode is not going to be what we're doing this run. I'll talk about that when we get there. But with hard mode, you walk into sort of like 10, 11,000 battle points. You can basically just buy everything you want, but you've got to be a bit more choosy here. Now, 2 different capacity upgrades. You've got one which is just straight capacity to your gun, and then one which is going to give you at least a little bit of extra oomph to your damage here. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get the capacity upgrade here. 30 shots on the max, pretty damn nice. And then we're probably going to go for an impact improvement as well. And I think impact specifically, the idea being that upgrades can kind of offset each other a little bit here. Note that this one has a couple of stacks of upgrading. This one is free. But for example, I can go ahead and upgrade this, and there is a second level which would just allow us to upgrade further, but I don't have the cash for that. I'll go ahead and get an accuracy upgrade as well. We got these battle points, or bounty points I should say. We'll use them. Sure, give me some range too. We'll want to be getting the assault rifle going pretty strongly there as well. Sweet! Alright, that'll do. Lovely.
Alright, rookie. No one knows what you're going to encounter as you approach the big orb. There have been no witnesses or survivors that have come back to tell their tale. Not a one. Fuck the death.
They got that in.
You know you can do this. Think of the training you went through. Aya, how many times did you lose consciousness?
10 times, perhaps? I don't remember.
Ah, exactly. After experiencing that, you're You're ready for anything.
Yes, sir.
Cheers for the pep talk, Felonius. Cheers for that. Anyone's wondering, that is Yvonne Stravowski, by the way, doing the voice acting for Aya, which is not the same voice actor as Lightning in Final Fantasy 13, the wonderful Ali Hills. You'd be confused, you know, wouldn't be blamed for being slightly confused about it, but it's fine. Anyways, one other thing I'll quickly show off as well is I went back to mess about with the DNA grid here for the over-energy stuff. I went and freshly played around with it. And this is what we've got here. Not a bad going. Got some interesting stuff here. Plenty of cross-healing, which can be pretty useful, I suspect. Playing that linked up, some energy defense as well, getting level 3. I think just having extra defense in this game is just going to be innately good. One of the difficulties I think there is with this game is situations where you're alone and you don't have people to dive between. They are very, very dangerous for the player. We also got hold of a new ability via mutation here, Restock, where you might actually gain some extra ammo during an overdrive. Not very likely to happen, mind you, but it's there, and that could prove very useful because there's some awesome weapons in this game. Alright. Super stuff. So with everything done and dusted here, I think it's time for us to crack on to the first proper mission of the game. Operation Radium Dust at Club Sacrifice. This is going to be at the Club Sacrifice mid-concert. On secret military orders, the local National Guard mobilized immediately to rescue the concert goers. Let's get going.
The objective is to destroy the Babel's core, the big orb. What is it?
Uh-oh.
It started.
Guys, this ain't part of the pyro. It's not part of the act. Oh, God. Jeez. So, we still don't quite know why the Twisted are, like, going after people. But how it's, like, pulling them towards it like that? Do you think it's, like, using, like, humans as, like, a form of sustenance? Ow! Ruined my vest!
The Babel.
I'm not getting you one of those. I mean, to be fair, see, I should have given you a new pair of jeans anyways, but regardless. Here come the boys. Is this like, kind of like overdiving kind of looks like? Again, for a 15-year-old game on a handheld console, holds up pretty well, doesn't it?
I'm alive?
Apparently. She's not. Uh-huh. You know that sustenance theory I just had? I think that might be confirmed. Jeez.
Aya, run!
for assuming boss time against the Babel here, I suppose. Okay. Let's dance.
Attack from behind objects.
Well, I haven't actually played for a few days. I had to do bits and pieces. I've got to slightly remember my controls here. Well, Absalom is dead. He is very, very dead here. This looks bad. Get in the cover, my dear.
Overdrive and attack them from their flank.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's a little tricky. Oh god, there's a freaking civvy up there? I don't think I want to be a part of him. That's not gonna end well. Hey! Pick on someone your own size, huh? Hey, I do not appear to be very interested in sitting in freaking cover here, but whatever. This thing's pretty tough. Let's try it off. Fancy one, eh?
Stay strong.
I'll stay away from that damn thing. I mean, for what it's worth. Come on, you bastard! Oh, it's nearly staggered as well. I wonder if I can,
Backup's here.
Is it? I hate to say it, buddy. It looks like so. Alright then. Let's dance.
Focus on the target.
Alright, let's go and check and see what this guy's got here. We've got York here. More guys on their way. This guy's got a... What's he got? Is that a grenade launcher? Oh, I am interested. Ah, missed him. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, that damage. Nice. Oh, he was actually stunned as well. That's unfortunate. Could have overdied him there, but I missed my chance. Leave Yorg alone. Love it, everyone sees on the same piece of freaking cover. Get in cover, man. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. So I'm having to manually aim this. It's fine. Some good damage there. That's freaking... This rocket launcher kicks ass. Or grenade launcher, whatever it is. Oh, another nice hit there. So we run out of ammo, so we can go ahead and switch out here. Oh, you're fucked. That's it. Get out of here. Good job, guys.
Go! Keep moving!
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, then. Let's go, then, I suppose. That one not too badly. So, having done a bit of this, I actually learned a few extra mechanics about this game, which I simply didn't know about. But I'm glad that I do in hindsight now. Anyways, make our way inside, I guess. It is a great shame. Like, I really did kind of want to play this on hard mode, and I actually found, like, the general just, like, going about actually wasn't even going that badly. Again, I'll talk about why I've realized that it's just not going to be a feasible thing to do. We'll make it work. Chest high cover everywhere? I've played Gears of War. I've played Gears of War.
Countless numbers of sections are created as the Babel grows.
Alright then, let's get them.
The twisted or the orbs have to be destroyed
Ow.
in order for us to move forward.
These damn things. These things are real trouble, these little shooters. I think wads or something they're called. They're dangerous. Real nasty. Especially in your soloing on hard mode. Holy Christ, they hit so absurdly powerfully. It's pretty disgusting. Now, let's have a little bit of a look around here. There are sometimes bits and pieces hiding about that you might be interested in. Something else that's also a thing in this game, by the way, that I didn't know when I first did it, is that, it doesn't even tell us, there's a feat system in this game. As you go through the various missions, you go through the various chapters, there will be a variety of things that you can do, kind of special, like, challenges. My understanding is that these can give you items, or they do definitely give you bounty points at the end of the chapter. If you can do a load of them, you can get on potentially extra items. And if you're playing on a significant enough hard difficulty, you can even unlock special codes, which you can use to optionally make your game harder, generally speaking, these things. But you have to be playing on the hard and above to do that, which we're not going to be doing for the purpose of this run-through. But at least talk about that. So we got one here, so you can see for, what was it? Destroying all the wads, destroying all the slackers. Now I know that there is one space where, like, there's, you've got to go back to the start of an area, because there's, like, a wad that it triggers only when you run back to the beginning. I don't think it's this area. I think it might be the next one. But there's some very funky, trigger points in this game, and it's, I don't hate it. It's just a thing, you know? Anyways, we'll move on. Playing here is Duncan Dodson. Hello! But yeah, the standard assault rifles would be pretty effective against these guys, which is pretty darn nice. In a way, part of me kind of like, you know, like a sort of a clip not fully killing them, but it's fine. There's something an item over there. We can't reach it, however, so let's go about. I even give my pistol a spin here as well. We do need to use our various weapons. As a reminder, there is experience in the game for our weapon types. We need to do damage with the said weapon to get the experience of it. Give our upgraded handgun a spin here. There we go. Now, one thing I've also got to say, I'm using this game, really enjoying it so far. A lot of these battle themes are really, really swell. That's not going to get the job done. Not against these wads. These things are dangerous. Alright, level up, level 3. Pretty great. Okay. So yeah, definitely health there. 45, 50 to the next one. We'll get there. Hello! What are you doing here? Yeah, just can't quite kill it in a mag. What are you going to do? Gotta give you a chance. One chance. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, she hit me. Good job. That's what I get messed about. It's fine. I already took my damage. It's okay. So you get around the side at some point. There's another one of those babble things. It's not a bad idea, actually, in some areas to consider, like, trying to conserve ammo. There are definitely spots where you can run out of this stuff. Ow. Didn't he get that attack? Where is he? What are you doing around there, silly boy? Got him. Okay, so before we go around there, let's make our way around here. Hello. Nope. So you can understand definitely, like, when you're in an area owned like this, like, the only way you can regenerate, obviously, is, like, standing still, and that's something I found that you do have to do a lot in hard difficulties. You've got to be prepared to sometimes just stand still and regenerate your own health, because you can't overdive between people, and a lot of the bonuses you can get, obviously, via doing that stuff is just simply not available to you, and that can be really, really dangerous. Let's go ahead and bust this out. Hello. How things going, Raymond? Fun? Swell? I can imagine. out there. Beautiful. Alright, let's go.
We're the only ones left alive.
Well, that's good, isn't it? I'm sure we'll be fine, he said nervously, wondering if he'd actually be fine.
Focus on the target.
Oh, damn. Let's cancel that out. I actually staggered it so much and then kind of overcharged. Hey, you leave Duncan alone! Yeah, like this battle theme. It's pretty awesome. I like it. Sweet. Oh, God. Magnum hits really hard. It's very awesome. So we got these various cores that we'll start seeing around, which we'll need to probably take out. There we go. Grab ourselves some more grenades here. We'll definitely need to keep hold of those. Grenades as well in hard mode found to be really, really effective. There's just the amount of sheer damage they do. Can get out some really tricky situations. No question about that. Alright.
Bullshit. How many of them are there?
I know, right? So this is what you want to be looking to do, you know, is use your resources well, you know, make sure to get your troopers diving about, you know, changing between them, you know, try and get your guys supporting each other, you know? Ow. Yeah, I think it's definitely important to be looking to do. God, an empty. No. Damn, all these guys. They're coming.
I'm going in.
Did he hit the... You silly boy. Alright, here we go. Destroy all slackers. Nice. Might actually have been the previous area where I had to get all the wads. It's probably fine. We'll see. Alright. Get you in there. But yeah, this is what you need to do. At the moment, it's not so important, but later on, this is going to become more and more imperative to make sure that we are, you know, changing about here as necessary. Might need to change ramming out here, actually. Oh, God! No! No! Oh, God, there's two of them! Leave Duncan alone! I need his statistics! Go on this side, god damn it. Give me this. There we go. That's what the Magnum does really well, just pure, like, shock damage. Really effective. We only get 15 shots at it, though, which is really, really kind of brutal. And there's no doubt about that whatsoever. That is not much. But for just sheer, like, upfront, huge damage in a short space of time, very effective. Maybe it is this area where I've got to go and fight all the wads. And I said, I know there was one where, like, and I know the first time round, you've got to, like, go back into some areas. Alright. Hey, got ourselves an over-energy chip. Now, you can pick up over-energy chips as you're fighting enemies. I think occasionally as you're diving between individuals. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's random, how it's allocated, or if it's like a percentage chance. I don't particularly know. I also don't know if you're more likely to get an over-energy chip if using overdive attacks, which would make a degree of sense in terms of how the game works. So if we come back here, for example, and then come back here, I believe we can trigger more of these wads here. There's all sorts of weird triggers in this game. Like that. It's our design, kids. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. I know I got liberation stuff as well. But yeah, so my understanding of how the chips exactly work is something that I'm still trying to learn. Hey! Damn thing. Woo! Assault rifle is leveled up. Ah, and that was all the ones. Nice. There we go. So a couple of feats for us there. But yeah, just done a load of damage. So now we're at level 2 with that, so we'll get access to a higher amount of upgrades. Assault rifle definitely very, very easy to level up. It's probably what you're using, I suspect, for the majority of the game. And hence, how it's got the most customization. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and switch back to their assault rifle, because mine's running out a little bit. One thing that also surprised me while going through here is how long some of these stages are. Some of these are huge, by the way.
This is where you can restock.
There are temporary points where you can restock items. Don't forget to pick up the weapons and ammo you need, or you'll end up regretting it.
There are indeed. So going through a chapter, you'll find 2 or 3 of these locations, which are pretty neat. There'll generally be a variety of guys you can have a chat ski with and lumps going on. You can also overdive between them. If you fancy changing your weaponry out, you'll usually have access to some grenades and bits and pieces. Note you can still pick up grenades when you are at the max of 9, by the way. That's kind of an issue. I mean, I hope not. It probably build her a house. Aw, it's the dog. Aw. Bet she's a good girl. Captain Dodson. That's who we're playing as, by the way. It's pretty awesome. Now, one thing that I also will note, but is definitely useful to begin with, is that when you enter these areas, there is also, you'll find typically one of these little laptop things here. And what this allows you to do is this will take you to a kind of a minimized version of the monitor screens back from the CTI building, where we can play around with our over energy stuff if you so need to with those couple of chips we've been picking up here. This one's actually got a debuff on it, interestingly. Power surge there. Ooh, that's actually pretty decent. So some half decent bits and pieces here. I'm actually going to go ahead and put power surge on just directly here, I think. No reason not to. So that will give us level 3 of that. Offense may increase after killing a foe using overdrive kill, which is pretty useful. You'll notice that because it will flag up saying you're doing more damage for a short time. It's pretty sweet. And I guess we'll just stack this stuff on. I mean, I don't see any reason not to, right? Add more of this cross healing on. Looks good to me. I think that's about all I'll probably mess with. Yeah, I got 7 levels of this, which I can't even properly use, but it's probably fine, everyone. It's probably fine. But the other thing that it lets you do is it also lets you go into your weapons as well to change them out, as well as upgrading and such like that, which is also pretty darn useful. And also one thing that will happen is that as you pick up new weapons that you find and as you overdive into people, you will be able to access those weapons yourself. So we can now... I think we have a new gun that we can buy somewhere. I think it's something about that. Oh, imagine customization. Maybe not. But as you pick up like other assault rifles, bits and pieces like that, you'll generally be able to then buy them later on, which is pretty darn neat. Let's go ahead and actually upgrade the Magnum here just temporarily. Got access to an actually upgrade, which would be really useful to make sure those bullets land. It's also super cheap. And I'll even 76 we can't do. But now we can get... God damn it. My menuing in this game is a little dodgy. Apologies, everyone. But we can now get access to the second tier of upgrades for this stuff, which is pretty neat. Now, I don't know if these upgrades carry between assault rifles. I legitimately don't know that answer yet. I'm kind of hoping they do, but I don't actually know. We're going to go ahead and take the impact upgrade here. As that's just a straight upgrade, and you see that's comparing to what this is over here, for example. Because staggering is going to be really useful later on in this. Just take my word for it. And give me switch range too. Neat. But yeah, you can get those, and you definitely should. One thing you can also do as well is you can actually change your equipment as well. Your clothing... There's like a system in the back where it takes damage gradually, and it can actually get damage to a point where it provides less defense. You can pay a very small amount of bounty points to fix that up as well. But yeah, make sure to visit these stations, because the first time I played this game, I didn't. It was kind of awkward. Alright, anyway, so that's where we're going to end the video here, because this chapter's got some serious length in it. Just take my word for it. So, thank you for watching, and next time, more from Club Sacrifice. I'll see you then.